All right, everyone, how about 3 quick cards and a bottom card with me? I haven't even done a pre-shuffle yet. We're just going to see what the universe wants to tell us. Randomly at the bottom here, by the way, is the Empress. We'll see if that comes back. I don't know. We're just going to poll the universe, see what it wants to say. There's a lot going on in the energy right now. Mercury slowing down, about to go direct. We got a powerful new moon coming up at the end of the week. Juno just slid into Aries, giving us the balls to tell people how we feel. That bodes well for the runners on some level, especially in a recent reading I pulled about relationships where it looks like they're about to speak up. I think they're, again, is a lot of energy happening. Let's just see what the universe wants to tell us. I'm going to do a pre-shuffle, which I'm shuffling 4 right now, and then 3 cards and a bottom card, which y'all know will be about 600 cards because I clarify. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reading. You're here for a reading. You're here for a reason. How about that? This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Okay. All right. Just about done shuffling. I don't know if this is going to be a specific message or if it's for all of you. I have no idea, but here's my pre-shuffle. Normally, if you came on the video, you'd be looking at that. Okay, 4 swords. I haven't looked at it yet. I don't know. Surface energy. We're just asking, polling the universe. What do you want to tell us? 4 swords crossed by 2 pentacles with the 9 of pentacles. That's my sandwich. That's as far as I need to go for now. I know I don't have a 6 of Cups here, but there's a bit of nostalgia energy here, okay? I said before I did this shuffle, there's a lot of energy floating around, a lot, and there's a lot in the weather. I mean, that's a good indication of how much energy is floating around. And today, the winds are whipping here like Oz. I mean, it's unreal because 2 fronts are hitting each other, one blowing out and another one coming in. There's a lot of energy. This is a bit of a nostalgia energy here, in a sense of whoever this reading is for. It might be you, might not be. Somebody's holding on to the past a bit too much. It's holding them back a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. It is. There's a star card to prove it right there. I'll take her off because she's nude, and I don't want to make this an 18+ video. Sometimes, what a lot of people don't know about me is I'm a very nostalgic person. I am. I hold on to things from years back, all kinds of things. I got a whole trunk full of it. But I do that so that I can learn and move forward. I don't do it because I want to live there. I want to live back there. There might be an energy right now which is taking you back to another time. Like you might walk outside and it might smell like something. A smell might remind you of something. The air might remind you of something. I don't know. But whatever it is, make sure you don't get stuck there. There's some, if you're ever in that situation, and I will tell you this, if you're ever in a situation where a day makes you feel like something a long time ago and you start longing for it, oh, I remember it was this and it was that and all of that. It's coming up. Yes, because the smell reminds you of it, or the air reminds you of it, or whatever. But it's coming up to teach you something. There's something contained within it that's there to help you move forward. It usually shows up because of a missing puzzle piece. So some of you are stuck right now because something about the energy of right now is reminding you of something. Okay? And again, this could be a very specific reading. Whenever I poll the universe, that can happen. But if this is for you, it's for you. There's something you missed from that past thing that's jamming you up. All right, it's 4 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, jamming you up. You need to figure that out, and once you do, you'll be very free, very liberated for sure, and it'll bring in a long-held manifestation. I'm covering her bush because I don't want an 18+ on this video. Okay, I know there's no real bush there. She's pretty clean, but either way, it allows a manifestation to come in. There's something that's slowing something down. Maybe you want a new job. Maybe you want to move. Maybe it's a bad habit. I have no idea. But it's jamming you up. And underneath that is 5 wands. Okay? Try not to rack your brain too much thinking about it. That's just the surface energy. We'll see where the universe wants to take it. Try not to rack your brain. It's nothing major is what that 5 of wands is talking about. But if you ever get trapped in nostalgia, keep in mind, you're not supposed to stay there. It's only popping in for you to pick up a lesson you missed or remember a lesson that you forgot. Either one. It could go either way. All right, let's see where we go. 3 cards and a bottom card. What do you want to tell everybody? It could be a completely different message. I'm just leaving it open to the universe. All right, okay. All right, here we go. Bottom card, the world. Again, affecting energy around the base energy here. The environmental energy is brand new. You may be feeling nostalgia for something, but the energy now is new. Keep that in mind. So, a lot of times this manifests not so much as nostalgia about a past time in our lives, but this can be an indicator that you're about to meet someone new who reminds you of someone from the past. That happens all the time, doesn't it? You meet someone, you go, they remind me of so-and-so, right? Keep in mind, don't make the mistake that most people make. Keep in mind, they're not so-and-so. Even if their actions are exactly what so-and-so did, they're not so-and-so. Okay? So just keep that in mind. I don't know what it means. It's just an energy tip for you. It's where people go wrong. Don't, give everybody a chance to fail, at the very least. But, yeah, good or bad, the past is it's a guideline, not a template. So, it's there for you. So if a lot of this energy right now is going to have a lot of nostalgia, a lot of new people that remind you of someone from the past, because you got a lot of new soulmates coming towards you. We had the Empress here randomly at the bottom before I started shuffling. And that's very important. That's a very attracting energy. It means you're calling energies in, right? Okay, let's see what's underneath the world. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, Archangel Michael's Sword of Truth. The truth is, it's new energy. You might have an energy coming towards you that might remind you of something from the past. It's not the past, but there's something from that past energy that can help you. 3 cards. Hangman. Center card. Page of Wands. See? Look. I'll pull that in a minute. But Page of Wands, my base energy, the world with the Ace of Swords crossing the Page of Wands. Again, it's new. It's something new. And new can cause people to get on the fence. It can jam you up. There's a lot of new energy around us. Brand new cycles. Not just the core cycle. That changed back March of 2021. The middle of March. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about there's all sorts of little cycles inside. Cycles are always, there's a core, like there's a big cycle, and inside it are a whole bunch of other little ones. Okay? Think of it like a galaxy. There's the galaxy, and inside the galaxy are a bunch of little solar systems and things like that. Planets and stuff floating around, stars with planets around them, all of that. So there's a whole bunch of new little cycles that are beginning now. Most of the energy around us is brand new. And that's bringing in a lot of new people, a lot of new situations. But they might remind you of the past. All right? So again, this is new. That can cause people to get hung up, to get stuck. Someone watching, in a very specific way from what the pre-shuffle was talking about, is stuck. You're stuck in the Hangman because of that. So what I'm saying might help break you free. There's some kind of lesson you missed. Something. What's here? What's red with the Hangman? Yeah, the Four of Pentacles. Again, I'll clarify some things here, but it's the same message. It's the same thing. This is holding back. This is fear. It's card of the miser. Again, it's red with the Hangman. The Hangman is very literal here. It's not about new perspective or dark night of the soul. No, it's about being on the fence. All right? This new energy is fixing to take you in new directions. This is my little Curious Explorer page. Allow it to happen. Go with the flow of the energy. Don't get hung up on this reminds me of that, or oh my God, I'm stuck in nostalgia because the air today reminds me of 2009 when I was blah, blah, blahing at blah, whatever. No. Go ahead and think about that. If it reminds you of that, it reminds you of that for a reason. There's something you're going to need to help you on your little page journey. But don't let it jam you up. And don't stay stuck back in, for example, 2009. I'm just using it as an example. Don't stay stuck back there. All right, that's not where we are right now. The energy, I can tell you, is totally different from 2009. Let's just pull on this page. All right, let's see where we go here. Tell me about the Page of Wands. Tell me about the Page of Wands. What's going on here? That's my theme song. Okay. All right. Tell me about the Page of Wands. I told you she'd come back. I knew it. It was randomly at the bottom for a reason. It's the Empress. You are attracting new things. I already said it because I read the energy first, then I pull the cards, but there she is. Right? After I whistled my theme song, she came in. Queen of Tits, best tits in the tarot, that's you, male or female. All right? That is you. You are attracting energy right now around this. All these little pages are coming your way. New adventures coming your way. It's my little adventure page, right? Be curious about it. Understand that with this comes a lot of power, though. You know, if you get jammed up, you're gonna have a line. It's like, imagine you work at a sandwich shop, right? And you got to make the sandwiches. You take the order, you make the sandwich, you give it to the customer, you do the next one, the next one, the next one. Imagine you get hung up on one sandwich. You get stuck. The line's going to back up down the street. You're never going to get caught up. You're still attracting energies even if you're stuck in the hangman, is what this is saying. So, again, my little tip is not something most people know. Most people think they feel nostalgia because the weather reminded them of something, or the air, you know, the smell, it smelled like something. Yeah, that's what triggers it. But it's there because there's a lesson you forgot. All right, something that'll help you. You don't have to get hung up on it and never get stuck there. Never get stuck in the past. What's on top? King of Wands. Why is that here? What's the center card? Nine of Wands. What's red with the King of Wands? The Lovers. Okay. I've been saying there's a lot of incoming energies. This has nothing to do with your runner. I would call this the Burger King, but it's not in this context. As the Empress, you're attracting a long line of admirers, a long line of people. This is going to be quite a year, and I've told you it moves quite fast. It's why this is coming out. It's why it's here. These soulmates, a lot of them are going to seem like they're your Burger King, the King of Wands and all of that. What you learned from this King of Wands, pay attention, put the dog down, stop futzing. What you learned from this soulmate connection, this runner that ran from you, will prevent you from ever dealing with that again. Okay? It will. And some of you are hung up and holding back your energy, putting up a wall because you don't even want to deal with it again. Right? You're putting a wall between you and energies that are coming in, probably without realizing it. So that's why I say, when I wrote a blog article about it, and I've said it here in readings a few times, here in 2023, just using that as because that's where we are this year, the lessons you learned, if you put in the work, those will serve you well. If you were able to get out of your head about, I must have this person, I must have this person, I'm just waiting, will they come in, will they come in? Those people are going to miss the whole year. The people that got something out of it are going to be able to sift through these energies very quickly that are coming in. You're almost protected, in a way, from not running into another Burger King, from not having that happen to you again. Because when we learn a lesson, one of the key elements to learning a lesson is remembering the goddamn lesson. Okay? So there might be a lot happening, nostalgically speaking, that's reminding you of times with your runner in particular. If you get in nostalgia about your runner, that's an indicator for you, and listen up, that a new soulmate is approaching very quickly. So you should keep your eyes open. Keep your scanners peeled. Right? All right. Okay. Empress. Guys always come up as that. This is beautiful energy. Embrace it. Have faith in it. God, that's nice. If, and I already said it, but I will prove it to you, if you put in the work. Because you put in the work, you're this. If you didn't, if you're someone who just, well, I don't care what Steve or other readers are saying, I'm just waiting for that person. And if that person doesn't come, you know, you get all in 8 swords and crazy. If you're that person, this year is not going to be great for you, because it's going to move very fast by you while you're stuck in a hangman tree. All right? I don't know that I need to pull on that. First I'm going to pull on the hangman. What the hell, we're here. I don't have anything better to do. So there's nothing better to do than this, you know. The couple of energy tips I just gave you are things that a lot of people probably don't even know. All right? And if you learn something, it can raise your vibration. Nostalgia shows up for a reason. Just like deja vu, nostalgia shows up for a reason. They're very similar energies, actually, but not quite the same. Hangman. Hangman. Seven of Swords crossing it. It's what I've said. The environmental energy around the Hangman is you're screwing yourself. Okay? Don't stay in the Hangman. Keep moving. Keep moving with the energy. That's all I can say. What's on top here? The Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Why's the Queen of Pentacles? The Tower. Jesus. And what's red with the Queen of Pentacles? The Chariot. See? What did I just say? I did that. I don't know why. I don't always pull them this way. I did it here. I did it here. I did that to prove what I just said. You're screwing yourself if you stay stuck. If you allow yourself to stay stuck in the past in any way. The universe keeps wanting to tell us here at the beginning of the year how fast this energy is moving. I mean, it's kind of a coincidence in many ways. Maybe not that it's the Chinese year of the rabbit. You know, they're pretty fast critters, right? The rabbit and the hare and the tortoise and all that kind of. But anyway, Chariot here with this. As long as you, right here, this is my be cool queen, right? She's not waiting on anything. She got everything she needs. As long as you stay in that Empress energy and you're able to follow your intuition, follow your soul, all that kind of thing. It's a very soul nurturing energy here. Everything will be fine. Everything will move. This energy, Queen of Pentacles, moves you forward. Queen of Pentacles, basically be the Empress. It's the easiest way I can put it. All right? It is. It's the easiest way. She's very secure, knows what she wants, knows what she doesn't want. That's why you're protected from ever running into another Burger King or having another Burger King affect you, even if they're a deep soul soulmate. All right? You will kick them right back to the curb before they get a chance to do anything, just like that. You'll be the catalyst for change for them big time. And that's good. That brings you good karma. The Queen of Pentacles energy, the Empress energy, if you will, moves you forward. The Tower is this, the Hangman. The Tower is red with the Seven of Swords. Okay? It is. So, again, this reading might be specific, but for a good chunk of it is for, is for all of you. You all are the Empress. You all have new energies coming towards you. But it might be specific for those of you that are stuck in the past in some way. That will only jam you up. Queen of Pentacles here never gets stuck in the past. Never. No, she's fine. She's got everything she needs. She lives in the present moment. And that's it. That's really all we got anyway. All right? The past is to be learned from, either, remembered fondly or otherwise, But there's always a lesson, good or bad. All right, let's see where we go. And the future isn't certain. There's no guarantee that the whole world won't just pop like a bubble. Whole universe won't just pop like a bubble right now. See that? See what I did? Right there. We could all just disappear. Everything goes black. It's entirely possible, actually. Any scientist will tell you that. It's entirely possible. We have no fucking idea. So, obviously plan for the future. Build your retirement funds and all of that. But when it comes to, don't get hung up on the future or the past. Stay in the present. Somebody here, or maybe a lot of somebodies, are stuck in the past a little bit. Find that lesson and move forward on it. And by the way, you find that lesson in the quiet. You find that lesson quite easily by being the Queen of Pentacles. She cool. She got everything she needs. I'm shuffling on the Four of Pentacles. It still wants me to shuffle. My intuition hasn't told me to shut it down yet. Okay, there you go. See? It locks up. Can't shuffle anymore. It's crossed. Four of Pentacles. This is fear. This is holding back. It's crossed by the Six of Swords. If you get hung up here, one of the reasons you screw yourself up the ass, if you get hung up here, causes a tower, causes the tower to fall on your head kind of energy. One of the reasons is because this is a slow energy, right? It's a very slow boat. It's not like you could water ski off of that thing. This fear might be holding some of you back, all right? It might be. in many capacities, not just soulmates and things like that. As these energies approach, because the Empress was here, right, crossing that Page of Wands. As the energies approach, you might hold back. You might blow them off. You might just not be interested. I don't know. There's a reason that that card came out. What's on top? The Four of Wands. Yeah. Again, this is one of those energies that's really strange to explain to people. I know what this is. It's almost like subconsciously you're doing it on purpose. You're holding back because of what happened, or holding on to the past, or holding out for something that fits a mold that you have from the past. And you're doing it subconsciously out of fear that fear of something different, or fear that it'll be the same thing over again, or whatever. You almost fear the very thing that you should be after, the Four of Wands, the stable new beginning. It's a bit of where this gets a little specific, where it might only be for a few of you. Some of you fear the very thing that you say you want, and that energy is crossing and slowing things down quite a bit as far as bringing new things to you. So you're somebody who says, I want something new. I want the Four of Wands. I want a good relationship. I want a stable new beginning. I want the marriage. I want all of it. Right? Just some examples. Somebody's saying that, but they're very fear of it, but they actually fear it deep down, which is causing kind of a bit of a confusion. It's slowing the energy down. It's still coming towards you, but it's sort of like approaching you. It's like the universe approaching, going, are you sure? Are you sure you want this? You know? So it's kind of a zigzag pattern here, that this canoe is taking its time to get to you because of that. I've seen this energy before. I see this in people a lot. I feel this energy coming off a lot of people, where they say they want something, but they actually are afraid if they get it. You know, it's that old, be careful what you wish for, you just might get it, but they're taking it to extremes. Center card, red with the Six of Swords. And the Moon. What did I just get done saying? Rewind. Okay? Sometimes energies are hard to put into words. I do my best. I think fast. I have to. I have to process all this shit very quickly. But I like this. The universe just backed me up. It's fear. It's the Moon. It's the fear aspect of the Moon. What's hidden? What's the catch? There's almost a cynicism here, the way it plays out. You know, a little bit. You're afraid of the Four of Wands, but you want the Four of Wands, and that's slowing the Four of Wands from coming to you. You can have what you want. You've got the Empress energy around you. That's why your message over here is to be cool. It's fine. The Four of Wands is coming. The Burger King can't hurt you, can't touch you. You're not going to run into another one of those. Not going to happen if you're in this energy. But if you're over here, Hangman and Four of Pentacles, you're slowing down the Four of Wands, which may cause you to become cynical. See, it's not coming. I'm not meeting anybody new. Nobody new is coming to me. It's because you're afraid of the very thing you want. And if you're going to, if you're out there and you say, no, that's not me. Look, I pulled the fucking Moon card. Come on. That's verifying this energy read for sure. Maybe it's not you. Maybe it is very specific. But before you dismiss it as, that's not me, sit down and have a good long chat with yourself and make sure it's not you. All right? Because I'd hate to see you guys miss the opportunities that are coming this year. I don't want towers falling on your head. I want you moving forward. The key is the Queen of Pentacles energy. She got everything she needs. She's not waiting on anybody, nothing. Remember the number one rule of manifesting. Well, there's two number one rules. One, ask for more than what you want. Okay? And two, all things come to those who don't give a shit whether they get them or not. Complete neutrality for outcomes. All this worry and Hangman is hardly neutrality for an outcome. That's why I say be cool. She got everything she needs. She's not waiting on anything. This is your secret right here. It's your secret sauce. You've already got the Empress energy around you. Use it. How do you use it? Have some faith in it. All right? That's it. Shut your brain down a little bit. Shut down fear. And I got fear here. I got it everywhere. Fear is what's slowing things down. Says it twice. Says it here. Says it here. With these two read together and these two read together. What's red with the Four of Wands? The King of Swords. The King of Swords takes action. You have to take actions towards this Four of Wands. Okay? So this whole row here talks about fear slowing things down. Fear of the very thing you want. This king has no fear. All right? It's the perfect card. I mean, my God. It's like a Vegas card trick here. It's perfect. This king has no fear. He sees something he wants, he goes for it. Right? That's what you have to do. No fear. Shut it down. Be this energy here. Be this aspect of the Empress. And you'll be fine. You all got Empress energy around you. Came up twice in this reading. Lots of new opportunities. You're completely protected. Because if you've learned your past lessons, if you put in the work and realize and understand that if someone's not giving love, you don't keep giving it, right? If someone wants to run from you, let them. They'll regret it. I should say, fuck them. They'll regret it. Right? Because, you get a chance to bang the Empress, you bang the Empress. As long as you've learned at least that, and you're not sitting and waiting for this person to contact me. Oh my God, I hope they reach out. My life will be over if they don't reach out. All of that. That's not right. If you've learned the lessons, the ones we just talked about, you're completely protected from this King of Wands energy. No one's going to play you. That's not going to happen. Nothing to be afraid of. Do not fear the thing that you want. 4 Wands is beautiful energy. All right? And fear might be a strong word for some of you. Some of you are on the cusp of this reading being for you. You could just be stuck in the past. You could be someone with a checklist of what you're looking for. But you could be stuck in feeling something from the past and not realizing why it's there, which is why I told you it's there because there's a lesson in it for you that you missed. That's why it comes up. And that's why it doesn't always come up. It doesn't always happen. When it does, there's something in there for you. Dig for it. Allow the energy to flow without jamming it up with too much thoughts and fear. All right? Let's see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. That's pretty much it here. That's pretty much it. You got nice things coming towards you. But give me, I'm going to pull on the Empress because it came up twice. Give me 1 card and a crossing card on the Empress energy that's here. Because it's definitely here. It was at the bottom of the deck when I picked up the Witches and it crossed the base energy here. Jesus. When I shuffled on it. Jesus Christ. All right. Tell me about the Empress energy. Give me 1 card and a crossing card. And I don't guarantee this is going to be roses and rainbows. But it almost is. 3 of Cups crossed by the 7 of Pentacles. That energy is, the universe wants to back up something I already said. So here it is. That Empress energy is around you right now. You can think of it as the opportunity energy that I talked about in the mid-month here in January. Go watch the mid-month reading. The opportunity energy that's around you in particular is rooted in that Empress energy. So do not hold back on that. Just believe it's there. Be this queen. Look at her. She cool. Got everything she needs. She knows that if someone runs, another thing will come in. This energy alone brings them in droves. The Chariot is read with this. Huge forward movement there. All right. The energy is there. This is divine timing. Again, this card says a lot of things. This is an energy of celebration. It's 3. It represents the flow of emotion, which is what the Empress is all about. This card that's crossing it in the environmental energy represents everything I've already said. The lessons you've learned, the seeds have been planted, they're there. These lessons are protective. The lessons we learn in life always protect us. It's what they do. You gain wisdom from them. Your vibration goes up. You're protected from assholes. No one could take advantage of you twice unless you let them. Okay? As far as, and you wouldn't do that. As far as the divine timing energy, it's just saying that energy of the Empress is around you right now. It truly is. And underneath that is the Magician, just for fun, fueling this 7 of Pentacles. Huge transformation. Huge lead into gold energy. Huge energy of you can have anything you want. Okay? You're a manifesting machine right now. You truly are. But there's a but here. Why? I hate when there's a but in the energy. The 4 of Pentacles. Pay attention to what I said in this column. A lot of you who think this reading isn't for you need to sit down and have what my father would have called a come to Jesus with yourself. All right? Make sure. Make sure you're not afraid of the very thing you want. That will warp your manifesting. or it will slow it down at the very least. Big time. And that's a bad thing to do in a fast-moving energy year. It's sort of like speed reading a book, right? You skip like a whole bunch of words. You don't really get the whole gist of it, right? You'll miss it. So you'll pick up a few things, but you'll miss the bulk of it. All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. That's what the universe wanted to tell you. That's what I did my best to translate it. It's not easy energy right now. There's a lot of it, that's why. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I hope if it was for you, you listened, and I hope also it wasn't for you. I rarely say that about a reading, but I hope you're already here in the Queen of Pentacles and you're cool. All right. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck.